Previously at the Hub, the contestants heard from Jason Camilio and the team from Berklee School of Music in New York. The contestants took the masterclass from Professors Jean-Pierre Choulet, Adeyinka Adewale, and Barry Van Zyl of the Hangley Business School. The contestants also encountered music directing maestro Philip Uzo for a lesson on the basics of vocal music. Our YelloStar students continue to learn and practice.
YelloStar.
Next up, the contestants furthered their knowledge on vocal technique with representatives of the Berklee College of Music. Let's see how that's going.
Hey, Archie. Before we have our other coaches join, do you want to just talk about music? Do you want to just ask any question?
Yes, we'd love to.
First question is, what is your routine like? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? And do you warm up before?
We try, but it's
Yes,
And do you warm up before you sing?
Yes,
it
enough
dries the
warm
whole of work.
enough water, no sleep, but no
And it's too much AC.
Okay, so sleep is really important because you get really dehydrated when you don't sleep and your muscles get really strained. That's why you get a lot of body ache. And the same thing applies to your internal muscles. So that's one thing that's really important. And so that puts a lot of pressure on your throat muscles. And the more pressure you can take off of that or to create some kind of a mix, then the more longevity you have. And again, some of the other coaches may have a different way of explaining it to you in a way that you understand as well. But a lot of it has to do with you finding what is the best placement of your voice that works for you.
Are we supposed to be working with water bottles and drinking all the time? When we talk, do we have to be drinking all the time? Does it really matter? I just want to know.
Okay, so it does matter. Water is hugely important. Your body is between 60 and 70% water. Water is like grease to your engine. Your voice needs to be hydrated for it to be able to stretch and to work the way it's supposed to work. And if you drink cold water or iced water, again, it's like when you take a cold shower, you're shivering, right? Your body constricts and that dries your skin. So that's why they say don't drink ice cold water.
The thing that I always say is the first most important move before you can start to sing is relaxation. You gotta be relaxed, you have to understand where your tension is. And oftentimes, no matter what you do, what profession you choose, tension, things that you go through, stress, you try to catch a bus, you miss the bus, your car caught a flat, things like that stress us out, can manifest physically, and the way they manifest physically tends to be the place you don't want it the most, depending on your profession. And for vocalists, that's going to be in the area in which we're trying to create the least tension. Is right up in this area, right up in here, the neck, this whole area, right? All up in there. That's where it will manifest, I promise you, because that's what we do.
YelloStar.
Susu is fine. No, she's not crying, but we are watching cartoon. Ask grandma, I'm the one that used to take care of Yabo that time. Take your time. I will call you back. Your daddy is calling.
Explore without limits. Turn it up on MTN, the reliable data network.
Today, Barry Van Zyl of the Hangley Business School gave a masterclass on resonance as a strategy. Let's see how the contestants took the lesson.
For today's session particularly, he'll be talking on something that I have come to really appreciate as critical to the journey of any creative entrepreneur. He calls it resonance.
Really cool to be here, excited to be here. When I say resonance, what do you think of? What do you think resonance means?
If you're able to, like, let me try and explain it. Like, if you're able to resonate with somebody.
Yep, now we're getting somewhere, yeah, absolutely. So you said being able to resonate with somebody.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah?
So they remember
100.
you or something.
Yeah, no, that's great. So what are some other ideas? So think of other words that mean the same thing.
Right.
So what's another word? What are some other words for resonance?
More like vibrating sympathy with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So vibrating is a synonym for resonance.
Okay.
What?
I don't know if I should say resonance. To me, I think is has to do with recycling. When you give out an energy, you get a feedback. So the cycle gets complete when it goes out, and you get a feedback based on the energy you put out. So I think it's what resonance means.
Yep, that's very good. So what you're identifying there is cause and effect. So if there's movement, there's resonance, and there's an input and there's an output. Once everybody has a similar perspective or point of view or vision of what the source person, the speaker, the presenter is trying to convey, the networks all start to look similar. They first start off as completely different, and then they start firing in similar patterns. Now, when I say firing in patterns and frequency and resonance and oscillation, we're going back to the same place, right? So everybody's neural networks are resonating at a similar level when they see the same picture. So as an artist, if you're on a stage with 1,000 people watching you, at the point that you capture that audience and they all start moving and identifying as one with your musical performance and your output, you are then resonating in a very similar way with that audience. So if you see a band that have really captured the room, you'll see that everybody is physically moving in a non-verbal communication, but they're moving in synchronicity with that band. But as I got more and more involved in rhythm, I realized the importance of resonance in terms of talking to an audience and getting people to completely understand and get energized by what you're doing.
Yellow, yellow star.
Yeah. Bad guys in the building. I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want to try to let that be? BTN don't go, make me want to hack. So I give me them sa, Jolo Maggie. Mommy see I no be legal spender. I go it loader that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make a life just a little. Le coup tout est magique. Et fini les jours.
Turn it up. Stream the best collection of music on Music Time with no data costs.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
We're going up, we're going high.
To vote for Rail, text VOTE012 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
We're going up, we're going high.
To vote for Melody, text VOTE011 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
We're going up, we're going high.
To vote for David Wills, vote 008 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
We're going up, we're going high.
To vote for G. Isaac, text VOTE001 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
We're going up, we're going high.
To vote for Uzezi, text VOTE003 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
Whoa, yellow, yellow stars.
It's not always straight faces and studying in the hub. Our contestants found some time to get their groove on and have some fun, and had a singing session together. The fun never ends with these guys. It's back to the residence after another day at the hub. Another day at the hub completed, our YelloStar students continue to learn, practice, and groove.
I'm telling people to go and sleep. You are coming to come and sleep. Who says it? Okay, no problem now. No wahala. I'm coming. Wait, come and sit down. What's your problem? Wait, are you really okay? You watch.
Turn it up with the YelloStar contestants on Instagram at MTN_YelloStar, on Twitter at MTN YelloStar, and on Facebook, MTN YelloStar. These sessions aren't just for the contestants alone. If you want to learn with the contestants, visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, MTN YelloStar.
Yellow, yellow star.